Well, what do you say we do a showdown with the Rugrats on Jeopardy for the Wii? And this will be between Tommy and Phil and Lil. You saw the last gameplay I did? I did Wheel of Fortune on the Wii with the Rugrats. You know what happened? Chucky beat Angelica and Kimmy. He goose-egged them. With 1,000 apiece.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
And this is started the life and legacy of Alex Trebek. Tommy and the twins are ready for a Rugrat gameplay of Jeopardy on the Wii. Alright. Good luck. Let's get started.
This is Jeopardy!
Rugrats edition.
And
Good luck to Tommy and the twins.
And
Jeopardy
we have
round
one
categories
daily
are-
number waiting you in these categories: flowers,
Flowers.
historic Munich,
Historic Munich.
literature.
Literature.
That's my mom.
That's my ma.
80s music.
80s music.
And which time
And which
zone?
time zone?
Okay, let's get back into this. Player one.
All
you
right,
make the
Tommy,
next
you may pick
selection
first.
as we continue. While pointing
Let's
the
do it.
wheel
That's
over
my
the
ma
screen,
for
press the A button to
200.
select the clue. In 1758, Ben Franklin issued his last publication of this annual.
Tommy.
It's player one.
What
Use
is
the
Poor
remote
Richard
to press
Dominic?
The corresponding direction on the.
Correct.
Right you are.
Choose again. Tommy.
Choose again.
Let's
Player
do
one.
That's my mom for 400.
Game fish of the family Istiophoridae with a pointed snout.
Phil.
Yes, player two.
What is mackerel?
Sorry.
No. Lil or Tommy?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Tommy.
Let's hear it, player one.
What's a marlin? Correct.
That's it.
Choose again, Tommy.
Player one, back to you.
That's my mom for 600.
A doctor who specializes in the treatment of skin diseases.
Phil.
Player two.
What's a dermatologist? That's right. And now you're back on the plus side. Go again,
Select
Phil.
again.
Mom for 8.
Kelly?
Its silhouette is seen here.
Lil.
Okay, player three.
What is Massachusetts?
Okay.
Correct. Go again, Lil.
You again, player
1,000.
three. Dr. Faustus, playwright.
Tommy.
Let's hear it, player one.
Who's Christopher Marlowe?
Yes.
That's correct. What's
Player
next,
one,
Tommy?
back to you for
I'll
our
go
next
with
selection.
Historic Munich for 200.
On Munich's coat of arms, you'll find one of these religious figures who originally settled the city and gave it its name.
Phil.
It's player two.
What is monk? Correct. Choose again, Phil. DeVille.
You get to pick again, player
Munich
two.
for 400.
Munich's motto used to be Die Weltstadt mit Herz, the world city with this.
Lil.
Player three.
What's a heart? That's correct, Lil. Choose again. Lil DeVille.
Player three. Pick again.
Munich for 800. Oh, daily double, Lil.
It's the Daily Double.
I'll do it all.
You're in second place, so the clue. The Summer Olympics in Munich in this year were sadly marred by terrorism and tragedy.
What's 1972?
You've
Correct,
moved up
Lil.
to first place. Player 3, you
Get it for
begin, please.
600.
In 1634 and 1635, this deadly contagion devastated Munich, killing more than 1/3 of its residents.
Tommy.
Yes, player
What is the
1.
bubonic plague? That's correct.
We return to you.
Munich
player
for a
1.
grand.
In the 16th century, Munich was a center of the German phase of this movement against Protestantism.
Tommy.
It's player 1.
What is Counter-Reformation?
Right.
Right. Go again, Mr. Pickles.
You get to pick again, player 1.
Not flowers. Which time zone for 200?
Vancouver, British Columbia.
Tommy.
Yes, player 1.
What is Pacific? Right.
Correct. Player 1.
Time zone for 4.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Phil.
Let's hear it. Player 2.
What is Central? That's correct.
Correct. Please pick again.
600
Player
on-
2.
Which time zone?
Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Tommy.
Player 1.
What is Mountain? Right.
Correct.
Choose again, Tommy.
Player 1. Pick again.
Time zone for 8.
Reno, Nevada.
Phil.
Okay, player 2.
What is Pacific? That's correct. What's next, Phil?
Player 2. Back to you for our next
Time zone for
selection.
1,000.
Akron, Ohio.
Tommy.
Player 1.
What is Eastern?
Yep.
That's correct. Go again, Tommy.
Select again.
Let's do flowers for 200.
Holding reserves through winter, these globular underground buds let flowers like narcissus bloom early.
Lil.
Yes, player 3.
What are bulbs? Yes. Choose again, Lil. DeVille.
Player 3. You pick again, please.
Flowers for 4.
This large group of flowering plants attracts serious devotees like those who pay $10,000 for one Peruvian plant.
Phil.
Okay, player 2.
What are orchids? That's correct, Phil. Choose again.
You again, player 2.
Flower 6.
This Mayflower of the buttercup family has a C version too.
Tommy.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What's the anemone? Anemone. Yes. Choose again, Tommy.
Choose again, player 1.
Flowers for 8.
A bouquet of a dozen cinquefoils ought to have a total of this many petals.
Tommy.
It's player 1.
What is 60? That's
You
correct.
got it.
Tommy, what now?
We return to you, player 1.
Flowers for a grand?
L. vulgare is the oxide type of this common flower.
Phil.
Yes, player 2.
What's a daffodil? No.
That's incorrect.
Lil
Anyone
or
else
Tommy?
care to try to come up with a correct response?
Lil.
Player 3.
What's a daisy?
That's correct.
Correct. Go again, Lil. DeVille.
Choose again. Player 3.
Literature for 200.
The ban on this D.H. Lawrence book was lifted in 1959 in the United States.
Phil.
Let's hear it. Player 2.
What is Lady Chatterley's lover? Is correct.
Select again.
Literature 4.
Federico Garcia Lorca wrote a famous one of these for the death of a bullfighter.
Lil.
It's player 3.
What's a lament? Correct.
Good for you.
Go again, Lil.
Please pick again. Player
Literature for
3.
600.
Whitman's When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloomed was an elegy to him.
Tommy.
Okay, player 1.
Who's Abe Lincoln? Right.
That's right. Way to go. You again, player 1.
Literature for 8.
Polonius tells this character, this above all, to thine own self be true.
Phil.
It's player 2.
What is Laertes? Right. 1,000.
We return to you, player 2.
1,000 on literature.
This woman was the subject of Petrarch's Canzoniere.
Tommy.
Player 1.
Who is Laura? Correct. What's next, Tommy?
You get to pick again, player 1.
I'll do 80s music for 200.
The Greg Kinn Band was singing our song, crooning, "Our love's in this, baby."
Phil.
Okay, player 2.
What is also the name of this show? Jeopardy! Yes. 800.
Player 2. Back in 1981, Sheena Easton sang, "My baby takes the this. He works from 9 till 5, and then he takes another home again." Yes,
Tommy.
player 1.
What's the morning train? That's right.
Correct. Player 1. You pick again, please.
400.
In 1984, his Let's Go Crazy said, "We are gathered here today to get through this thing called life."
Tommy.
Let's hear it, player
Who's
1.
Prince? Artist formerly known as Prince. Say it either way, you're right.
Correct. Player 1. Pick again.
600.
She told us, "Love is a battlefield," and in 1980 went to number 9 with "Hit Me With Your Best Shot."
Tommy.
Okay, player 1.
Who's Pat Benatar? Yes. Now last clue.
Here's the $1,000 clue for you. Well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Lip Sync asked, "Won't you take me to here?"
Lil.
It's player 3.
What's Funky Town?
You got
Correct. It looks like Phil is going to go first in Double Jeopardy.
it. Player 2 will select first in Double Jeopardy right after this. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with
Okay,
these
Rugrats.
categories.
Double Jeopardy categories.
Countries
Countries by newspaper.
Books of the month.
Books of the month.
Science.
Science.
Which president's
Which
cabinet?
president's cabinet?
Jazz nicknames.
Jazz nicknames.
And number, please.
And number, please.
All right,
Phil,
player 2.
you may go first.
As promised, you pick first in Double Jeopardy.
Books of the month for 400.
By James Patterson and Maxine Petro. 4th of blank.
Phil.
Let's hear it. Player 2.
What is July?
That is
Absolutely correct. Go again, Phil.
Player 2.
1,200
Back
on
to
Books
you.
of the month.
By Barbara Tuchman. The Guns of Blank.
Tommy.
Player 1.
What is August? That's correct. Go again, Mr. Pickles.
You again, player 1.
Books of the month 8.
By the New York Times, 4 days in blank. The original coverage of the John F. Kennedy assassination.
Lil.
Yes, player 3.
What's November? That's correct.
That's right. Way to go.
Go again, Lil.
Player 3.
1,600
back to you.
on Books of the month.
Next, from Anais Nin's diaries. Henry and blank.
Anyone?
We're talking
It was
June.
June.
Player 3. Pick again.
What's the month for 2,000? Oh, Daily Double.
Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You are currently in second.
I want to
place.
wager 1,200.
So, what's your wager? Here is your clue. By Homer Hickam. Rocket Boys, also published as Blank Sky.
What's October? What's October? That is correct, Lil.
You get to pick again, player 3.
Number, please, for 400.
It precedes minutes in the title of a popular Sunday night TV news program.
Lil.
Okay, player 3.
What is 30? No.
Sorry.
Tommy or Phil? Phil,
Yes, player 2.
what is 60? That's
Yes.
correct. Number,
Player
please, 8.
Highest number you can throw with just one standard die.
Phil,
Let's hear it. Player 2.
what is 6? Absolutely right. Go again, Phil.
We return to you, player
Number, please,
2.
for 12.
Kelly will present this clue.
In target archery, an arrow that hits the outer white ring is worth 1 point. The inner blue scores 6, and a shot in the center yellow scores this many.
Lil,
It's player 3.
what's 10? Yes.
Player 3. You pick again.
Number, please, 16. Oh, daily double.
The second daily double. You're in second now, but with an opportunity to catch up a bit. How much? And
2200.
Of 80, 800, or 1800, the approximate length in miles of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline.
What's 80?
Ah.
No,
Here's the correct
it
response.
was actually
800.
800. You were
Select again.
way off. All right, it's still your turn though, Lil. Number, please, for 2000.
Barack Obama is officially listed as this number U.S. president.
Tommy,
Player 1?
what is 44?
Correct.
Is correct, Tommy. Go again,
Choose
Mr.
Player
Pickles.
1.
Jazzy names for 400.
Edward Ellington.
Lil,
Let's hear it. Player 3?
who's Duke? Who's Duke? That is correct. Lil,
Please pick again.
800
Player
on
3.
Jazzy names.
Charlie Parker.
Phil,
Player 2.
what is Bird? Yes.
Good.
What's next?
Player 2.
Phil.
Back to you for
Jazzy
the
names
next-
12.
John Burks Gillespie.
Phil,
Yes, player 2.
who's Dizzy? That's correct.
You are.
Go again, Phil.
You again, player 2.
Jazzy names for 1600.
Thomas Wright Waller.
Phil,
It's player 2.
what is Fats?
That's
Yes.
it. Select again.
Jazzy names 2000.
Julian Adderley.
Tommy,
Okay, player 1.
what is Cannonball?
Good.
That is right.
Player
What's
1.
next, Tommy?
Pick again.
Countryman newspaper for 400.
El Sol de Tehuacan. The Acapulco Times. It's
Phil?
player 2.
West Mexico. Yes. Choose again. Phil DeVille.
Please
Uh,
pick again. Player
Countryman
2.
newspaper for 8.
The Brunswickan. The Edmonton Examiner.
Lil,
Okay, player 3.
what's Canada? That's right.
Correct.
Go again, Lil.
We return to
1200
you.
on
Player 3.
Countryman newspaper.
Haaretz. Yidiot Akronot.
Phil,
Player 2.
what is Israel? That's correct. Phil DeVille. Go again.
Choose again. Player 2.
Countryman newspaper for 1600.
The Cape Times. The Volksblad.
Lil,
Let's hear it. Player 3.
what's South Africa? Yes.
You're right.
Go again, Lil DeVille.
Player 3. Back to you.
Countryman newspaper for 2000.
The Daily Punjab. The Balochistan Post.
Tom,
Yes, player 1.
what's Pakistan?
That
You are
was
right.
Player 1. You pick again, please.
Science for 400.
It's the weakest of the 4 basic forces, but it's strong enough to keep the moon orbiting the Earth. It's
Lil?
player 3.
What is, gravity? What is gravity? You are correct, Lil. By the way, it was your turn, not Phil's.
You get to pick again, player 3.
Science for 12.
Changes in the tropospheric layer of this are what give us weather.
Lil.
Yes, player 3.
What's the atmosphere? Correct.
Right.
Go again, Lil.
Choose again.
800.
Player 3. Here's Kelly to start us off.
A cubic inch of material contains 1,000,000,000,000,000 of these, each with protons and neutrons in its nucleus.
Let's hear it,
Tommy.
player 1.
What are atoms? You are correct, Tommy.
Player 1. Pick again.
1600 on science.
To test deep water structures, wave tanks generate waves, wind, and this water flow, from the Latin for running.
Tommy.
Player 1.
What are currents? You are correct.
Player 1. Back to you.
Science for 2000.
The name of this 8th element is from a Greek word meaning sharp. Here's
It
the response
was-
we were looking for. Oxygen.
Oxygen.
We return to you, player 1.
All that's left is which president's cabinet. How much are we going in that category, Tommy Pickles? 400.
Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
Anyone?
Here's
It
what we're
was
looking for. Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
You get to pick again,
800.
player 1. Secretary of State Dean Rusk. Both JFK and him. Okay,
Tommy.
player 1.
Who's Lyndon Johnson? Right.
Good. Select again.
1200.
Secretary of Education William Bennett. Secretary of State George Shultz.
Tommy.
Let's hear it, player 1.
Who's Ronald Reagan? Right.
Yes.
Choose again. 1600.
Player 1. Secretary of Labor George Shultz. Attorney General John Mitchell.
Tommy.
Player 1.
Who's Richard Nixon? That's correct.
Way to go.
And now the last clue.
Now let's take a look at that $2,000 clue, shall we? Secretary of the Interior James R. Garfield. Secretary of War William Howard Taft.
Tommy.
Yes, player 1.
Who's Teddy Roosevelt?
Good.
You are right. And it looks like you all get to be around for Final Jeopardy.
Congratulations to all of you. You'll be continuing on to Final Jeopardy when we come back. Now, Final Jeopardy coming right up right now. With
Final
this
Jeopardy category is National Holidays.
Holidays. You need to select your wager.
Right, place your bets, guys.
Each direction on the
Okay.
plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Let's see what it is. Here's the clue. June 23rd, National Day in this country, began as a celebration of the birthday of Grand Duchess Charlotte.
Okay. Let's see how you did.
And your response?
Phil put down Luxembourg.
How much?
He is correct.
Was that
What was his
correct
wager?
response?
His wager was 1,000, so he's going to go up to 10,000, tied for second place with his twin sister Lil
What
DeVille.
did you say?
She said Luxembourg as well, and she's also correct.
And this correct response will add how much?
And what are we going to add to her
score?
total? Nothing, so she's going to stay where Phil's at. Both with 10,000 apiece.
Did you come up
And
with the
did
correct
Tommy
response?
say Luxembourg? Yes, he did.
And
And let's take a look at how much he wagered.
add.
Wagered 25,000, so he's going to finish with 50,000. And he is our Rugrats Jeopardy champion.
You come out ahead.
All right, yes! Whew. I'll see you for my next gameplay, guys.
So long.